Hey, Cassie Deputy at DeputyTribe.com. Today we are going to be reviewing the online Times Alive 6-month subscription by City Creek Press. So come on and join me right after this. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Cassie Deputy, and this is the Deputy Tribe. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button below and the thumbs up and like this video. We're glad to have you today. Today we're going to be talking about the online Times Alive 6-month subscription by City Creek Press. Now, what is this? A lot of homeschool families are familiar with the Times Tables the Fun Way. This was created by Judy. I am going to try my hardest at this last name. Lyotad. She was a teacher in Utah, in Bountiful, Utah, in 1992, and she was trying to create a way for her students to increase their ability to recall their math facts. She created this system where she gave the math facts pictures and songs and stories and made them really come alive. Her success rate was 95% on average as far as recollection of the multiplication facts. This caused her to publish her first program, which was called Times Tables the Fun Way, in 1992. She later grew to make the addition the Fun Way, which achieved the same results. Now today, City Creek Press offers 20 original productions, including their animated software, to learn times tables on the computer, iPad, and iPhone. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now, we reviewed the app on the iPhone as well as the one on the computer. So here it is on the iPhone. We reviewed the app on the iPhone as well as on the computer. I am going to walk you through how the program on the computer works, and then we'll be back right after this. All right, I'm going to walk you through the program on the computer. Here I am already logged into citycreek.com. I have already signed in. Hello, Cassie Deputy. And I go to Online Times Alive Go Now. Now you click this.
Welcome to Times Alive. This educational software.
And it actually already logs me in. But if you want to sign your student in, you hit quit. Yes. Now you can hit log in and you type your child's name. Now you need to use a computer with a hard drive because it saves their progress under their name on your hard drive. And it's very capitalization and punctuation sensitive. So if you spell a child's name with a capital, then you need to make sure that it's capitalized again or it's going to start a new profile. So we hit enter, and Ahava has already been through this entire program twice. So this is her second time through here. Here it shows you each and every lesson. You can get through this program pretty quick if you're taking on a lesson a day or, a certain amount of time a day. So they can click right where they left off. You can see the little key right here for what's completed, what's been viewed, what's a movie, what's a test, what's a song, what's a quiz. So let's pick up where she left off here on lesson 4, the terrific twos.
The terrific twos. Can you count by twos? Let's try it. Count along. 2, 4, 6, 8.
So as you can see,
10.
It has a video
12,
lesson. Let me turn 14, this down so you can hear me.
16.
It has a video lesson that goes along, and as the video lesson progresses, it has other
characters from the story.
Let's see, how do I get to there we go, lesson list. So there we would, so she viewed it, but she did not complete that. See that? So you can go through the video lesson, and then we can go to the test.
Type the answer to each problem, moving as quickly as you can.
Then you hit start and the child punches in the answers and hits done. And it progresses her through the lesson.
Click on a color and then click on the picture. See what happens.
Some fun activities.
The picture fills with the color you choose.
So that's kind of fun. And then in the beginning, it gives you a pre-test so you can see where the students are at. And then we, of course, went back and redid the test at the end and watched their progress. So that is basically this in a nutshell. There's more lessons over here. It does give you a post-test at the end. So you can see where she's completed all of these lessons, and then we started over here. So I'm going to sign my other child in and show you. Do you want to quit? Yes. Log in. So the other child that used this was Alicia. Now if I enter her in, you can see she's completed everything on here. So that is...
Welcome to Times Alive. This educational software is based on the widely used and award-winning book, Times Tables the Fun Way. Please take notice of the following warning. This program is only for kids who want to have fun.
So as you can see, it's a little bit cheesy, but that is okay. So I'm going to show you a couple more of these videos here. Let's look at this one.
Keeping America clean. 7 times 7. 7 and 7 are soldiers in charge of litter control. On weekends, they go to Lookout Hill and sit inside their fort. 4. They watch day and night to be sure that no one throws litter out of their windows. The 7 soldiers love to see the countryside clean and full of new flowers. The purpose of their job is to keep America beautiful. They put the flag on the hill to remind people that America is a place to be proud of, and it's everyone's duty to keep it clean. Look out. The 7s will be watching you. Remember, when it's 7 times 7, the 7s are soldiers who sit in their fort, and they make sure America stays clean. The sign looks like a 9.
So there's kind of one of the stories. So there's songs, there's stories, there's lessons, there's all sorts of different things. But there's all visual reminders of what that multiplication fact is. So that is pretty much the online in a nutshell. Welcome back. I am going to just give you a quick synopsis on how we used this as a family. I had 2 kids, Ahav and Alicia. They are both in 4th grade. They are 9 years old. They were 8 when we started this program. I had them on the computer because when you use the program on the computer, you can log in multiple students. When you use the program on the app on the iPhone, you can only log in 1 student. The reason for that is, as I explained in the video, you need the hard drive to save multiple profiles. So the twins, my twins, used it on the computer and Haven used it on the phone. Now Haven is 7, she's in 3rd grade. So basically at the beginning of our school year, because we started school in August, we didn't do any other math. We just focused on this program. My twins made it through the entire program in about a week and a half, and Haven made it through the whole program in about 2 weeks. So we took those 2 weeks to really refresh our multiplication facts because they're going into division this year, all 3 of them. So I thought it was a great way to start off our year, kind of a fun, ease our way into school and renew our minds on all the multiplication we remembered and forgot over the summer. So that's what we did. And I was actually pretty surprised because throughout the summer, We practiced our multiplication facts probably every week or so with a speed sheet, with flashcards, with things like that, with some computer games, but I was really excited for them to go through a program that went through all their facts and gave them a real solid foundation before we started division. Now, so that's how we used it every day for math. They spent about 30 minutes to 45 minutes on this program, which is why they, on the online Times Alive, which is why we got through it so quickly. Because I have about 45 minutes carved out in our day for math, so we just used it for that. I'm going to let the kids share a little bit about what they thought, and then I'll come back and I'll share with you the results that I experienced using this program. So we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Hayden. My name is Ahava. My name is Alicia. And we're reviewing Times Alive. The animated. How you learn the math, it helps you remember how to do it. Like songs and stories. So 6 times 3 you remember because 6 is the hunter, 3 is the bow, and 1 is the arrow, and 8 is the Bigfoot. And so she shoots the arrow at the Bigfoot and it lands right in front of him, and that makes 18. Because the Bigfoot's shaped like an 8 and the bow is shaped like a 3. And 6 is 60. 6 is 6, and then 1 is the arrow. My favorite story is 3 blind mice. 3 times 3 equals 9. Because the mama, 3 bears, whatever they're called, babies. 3 babies, and they each had 3 tails. But she was afraid that they weren't going to have any tails. She was afraid that they wouldn't have any tails because her cousin had no tail. And he couldn't balance himself up. And then to her delight, she had mice. Little tiny mice with 3 tails each. And then the biggest one was 3 tails, was shaped like a 9. And then the other ones, one of their tails were sticking up and the other ones were sticking down. And they were forming a 3. And then the other one was forming a 3 too. So there were 2 3s. My favorite story, probably the last one. It was 3 times 8 equals 24. Because there was a little bat who flew all over the country, and he flew into caves. And once he flew into a cave that had a bear. No. So first he flew into a cave that had a hibernating bear, and then he flew into a cave that had a very awake cougar, whatever that is. And then he flew into the cave of the king of snakes, sitting on the throne with jewels and shaped like a 4. on a throne that was shaped like a 4, and he was shaped like a 2, and the bat was shaped like a 3, and the cave was shaped like an 8. That makes 3 times 8, 24. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. Look at their tails. Look at their tails. The mom looks as scared as can be. 3 blind mice had 3 tails. Okay. Remember.
So do you think that you understood multiplication better after going through this program?
Yes.
Why? What makes you think that you understand it better?
Because I won every single math sheet. Because it helps you to remember the math by songs and stories.
Okay.
And also, it has 3
Was it fun?
Yes.
Did you want to stop and get bored of it, or did you want to keep going and I had to tell you to get off?
I wanted to keep going, but then we ran out of stuff to do. Yeah. I finished the entire thing.
You did the whole program twice, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you wished it was longer?
Yes.
Okay, so what could they do to make it better?
They could make it go longer, and it wouldn't be so short. Yeah, and they could put a lot more of those painting things. Yeah, those painting things. They have these painting sheets. So you have this paintbrush, and then you dip it into you just tap the paint that you want to do, and then you tap the color. You tap the spot where you want to color it there, and it immediately fills with that color. And there's no like actual painting there. You just tap it, and then it works. Yeah. That's the bad part about it.
All right, anything else you want to add about this program?
Yes, you cannot color the whole thing red. So it was very fun, and I learned a lot, and I won every single speed math sheet. And I definitely learned how to learn multiplication through songs. And yeah, it helps a lot to learn your multiplication a lot faster too. With the songs and the stories, it makes multiplication sound fun, even though it's not. Bye!
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that segment from my kids. As you can see, they were very enthusiastic about this program. Still, they remember the songs and it sticks with them. So, results. All of my kids increased their speed in recalling math facts, okay? So I have the 3 of them. Haven, my 7-year-old, who used it on the iPhone, eventually switched to using it on the computer because she felt like it was a better format and it was a larger screen. It was more easy to navigate with the computer and with typing and things like that. So she actually did not like the app. All 3 of them preferred to use it on the computer, which was interesting. But Haven went through the whole program twice, and it took her a little bit longer. She really struggles with speed, okay? Speed of recall. And after finishing this program twice, she knows all of her math facts. She knows them all. If she was given a second to really focus, she has focus issues, she would be able to recall them all. She doesn't need to count, nothing. So I definitely see an improvement in her being able to recall. Her speed is not there. And I think it's just her personality. She doesn't do well under pressure. She doesn't do well with distractions. So I definitely see an increase in her being able to recall her facts. She knows them all. The biggest surprise was in my twins. We do speed sheets every day. So there's 70 to 100 problems every day. And I time them. And we see if we can beat our time. What was our best time of the week? Can we beat it next week? And I was shocked to see that Alicia, especially, she's my reader now. So she is story-minded. They're all musicals, so the songs really stuck with them. But she dropped her math fact by 2.5 minutes. Dramatic drop. She can do 70 problems in about 3 minutes. She can do 130 in about 5 or 6. She's going real fast after having gone through this program twice. I think even after once she was able to, but just that second time through, she remembered all the stories, remembered all the songs. So that was a lot of fun. I think the funnest part is as we're going through their speed sheets every day, we start our math that way. They're going through the problems, and when they get one wrong, they remind each other, oh, don't you remember? It's this story. And they all start singing the song, oh, I remember. And they don't ever really get any wrong, ever. Maybe 1 or 2 a week. They're getting them all correct. So now we're just working on the speed of it, getting faster and faster at being able to answer them quicker. So, do I recommend this program? Absolutely. It was super fun. It was a great way to start off our school year going into 4th grade math with all 3 of my girls. Yeah, I really don't have much complaints. It feels a little bit old school. The graphics and As you saw in my walkthrough, it's a little bit cheesy, which is fine. I don't mind that. The kids obviously didn't mind that. Do they really need to update things into better graphics? I don't know. My kids are not partial to extremely good animation. They watch old school movies and they love them, so my kids didn't have a problem with that. I don't know if other kids would think that it's boring or dull, but we definitely had a lot of fun with it. I would definitely recommend it. I could see it being used in several ways. I could see it being used to assist your multiplication as you go through it in the year. I could see it being used as a post-summer or during summer program to kind of get your child up to speed to where they need to be before the next school year starts. I could see it being used as, hey, we're going on vacation for a month, you know, we're gonna get this, and that's kind of what you're gonna do for math. There's many applications, I think, for this online one because it's so mobile and it's versatile. There's no books, there's no programs. You can supplement with free worksheets. I think there's a lot of things you could do with this online subscription. So we really loved it. So thanks for joining me. I want you to go ahead and check out City Creek Press in the links below. Go ahead and check out their online program. Visit deputytribe.com to read more reviews or watch more videos like this and just get encouragement in your homeschool, in being a mom, in all the facets of life that homeschool involves. And give this video a thumbs up and share it. So thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later. God bless.